Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Trauma Pond HQ. My name's Olivia and this is where we sit by the pond and we have a little chat. And today, I cannot believe I'm going to do this, but I was asked if I would review some of the people that are going to be on Married at First Sight. And I love the fact, I really do love the fact that you're asking for my opinion on this. So we're going to do this. I hate this show. I really hate this show. There's a multitude of reasons why I hate this show, but it's classed as an experiment and it's not. You say that you have psychologists in it, which they are actually psychologists. But the problem is that these psychologists are proof that not everybody can be a psychologist. If there's one thing that I'm definitely learning studying psychology is that psychology is more than just being academic. It's also a talent. So yeah, I'm kind of apprehensive about watching this show, especially after what happened last season. I couldn't even watch last season because Harrison was on it last season and it was disgusting. Like, the man needs to go. Just go. When you have that level of narcissism. Yeah, so I was very uncomfortable even knowing that something like that was existing on the show, and the very fact that the experts were willing to keep him there. Those experts knew Harrison was narcissistic. They know what happens with narcissistic people and the damage that they cause to others around them. And they still let him stay. So, I mean, personally, if I was there, I would have kicked him out. Actually, personally, if I was there, I never would have let him on the show in the first place. So, yeah, I don't have an awful lot of respect for the experts on this show, but we're going to watch it anyway. This is kind of fun, though. I do like doing reaction videos. They're fun. Oh, I need to put these on. I forgot. Hi guys, if you're enjoying the episodes of Trauma Pond HQ, please do a favour for me and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so that you don't miss another episode. All right, let's get back into it.
What does a 62-year-old look like?
Oh, a silver fox. That's nice.
Madam? Do you expect me to be all wrinkled and haggled? What do you expect? I should bring out my stick? Hello.
How are you, mate?
How are you?
Very good. I'm Tim.
Hi, I'm Richard.
Richard.
Yeah.
Nice to
How
meet
you
you.
going?
Okay, I know I shouldn't judge a book. I know. But oh, I feel horror. My gut is actually doing like actual somersaults from Tim. Just the presence of Tim. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. You're not supposed to have bad feelings about anyone straight away. So when you do, I mean, I'm highly sensitive towards other people. So yeah, I don't know. We're going to see. I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. I always want to be wrong. But yeah, I'm not liking the look at Tim.
I'm quite different to a lot of girls. I'm definitely not a Bondi babe by any stretch of the imagination. Pale skin, don't do well in the sun. Burn like a crisp.
Is she my sister?
I've been told I'm too much, too ambitious. You want too much, you can't have it all. And I just think it's all a bit of bullshit. I want the kids, the husband, the house, you know, the good jobs with a nice European SUV.
Hi!
I'm Tori.
I'm Natalie.
Nice to meet you. How many kids do I want? Like 3? No, not 4, because then you have no option but to have ugly, like, people movers as cars. 2 or 3. You need to keep it within the 5 seats. Right? Because then you're driving around in a freaking minivan.
I grew up with a Range Rover and they're a 7-seat. I'm also the eldest of 4, so you can have a Range Rover and have 4 kids. I'm giving away way too much of my backstory privilege, hey. Sorry. I don't have any of it anymore. I've been exiled, it's fine.
What's your go-to? Like, what's your type?
I like a bit of a nerdy man, like a bit of a IT guy, someone who could touch type. And if he can code.
I don't even know what touch type means.
Not for me.
What about you?
Probably not the nerdy IT guy. Love it for you. For me, it's more tall, broad shoulders. You know, like, very dominant.
I started Muay Thai kickboxing when I was 13. I'm current WBC world ranked #1 cruiserweight in the world, and I'm one of the most renowned knockout artists on the planet.
My partner fights as well, and I absolutely love that he fights because fighting gives you a sense of discipline that a lot of people will never be able to understand. Like, out of all sports that there are, I have the highest respect for people that do any form of martial art. There is just something about martial art that is a whole different ballgame. I always said that if I had kids, there would be 3 things that I would make sure my kids know how to do, and that would be a martial art. They can choose either calisthenics, ballet, or gymnastics, and they have to choose a musical instrument. Those are the 3 things that I said that as a mum, if I was to ever be one, those would be the 3 things that I would make sure my kids know how to do. Because there's just a level of discipline in those categories that it is another level. I respect boxers, I really do. Not gonna lie, he is attractive. I bet he's a big softie too.
Jaden, wow, you know, he's quite a striking character. Strong face, you know. Yeah, it's just like, whoa.
Yeah, twice a day, every day, 6 days a week.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely look like I wouldn't want to f with you. No,
honestly,
yeah, like, I wouldn't want to do that.
That's everyone's first opinion of me, but I'm as far from what you'd think.
Yeah, okay.
Bit of a softie.
Yeah,
on the
good,
inside.
good. Yeah, fair.
I'm not everything that I appear, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. You know?
I was right. They are. They're big softies. Well, I can't say that all of them are big softies, but a lot of guys that do really harsh, manly sports, they are big softies. My partner always says it's better to be a warrior in a garden. So, yeah, it's a nice trait. This guy seems really nice. I hope I'm right. I hope I'm right. Every single time they cut to Tim, I'm just like, I've got bad feelings about that guy.
Breathe. I feel good. I'm somebody that loves to wildly express myself.
What are you hoping for?
I mean, I don't know if you want to see this, but I have actually popped it on a scroll. So...
Fire away.
Somebody that's really confident, with nothing to prove, generous of spirit, knows himself, a great cook, evolutional living, good communication, a good sense of humour.
Must have.
Absolutely.
Because you're fun.
I want him to laugh at the cosmic joke that's life. It's got to be rollicking. Emotionally intelligent would be delightful. Practical and steady, because I'm not that practical. And one more.
He's got to be good with his clothes off. Is that where you were going?
High-functioning erection.
Okay, so look, Lucinda seems lovely. She's definitely a character. And you know what? My grandma used to always say, there's a lid for every pot. But sometimes it's really hard to find the pot to fit the lid. So, aw, Lucinda. I hope that they find someone lovely for her. She is definitely a special kind of character. There is no doubt about it. She is a special type of character. So to find someone for her is going to be a little bit harder.
Tori and Nash.
Yes.
Yay. What's on the manifesto? The man-ifesto.
We did the same face.
And to start a new relationship chapter.
I'd been married in my 20s.
Was it a high school sweetheart?
No, she actually was with my best friend in high school.
Oh.
And then I married her.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're looking for a wife?
God, I love a red flag.
Oh no.
If I see a red flag, I will just come running at it. I'm like, yeah, red flag. I'm the worst. Sorry, I'm touching my face. I've got really dry, sore lips. I got them sunburnt in Bali. Sorry.
Oh, we find the drama llama. All right, okay. I don't want to say again that my stomach's doing flips, but I this one's going to be a treacherous road. Oh, I wonder, could she be paired up with Tim? I think they'd be perfect together. And Tim has hardly said anything. It's just how he looks. It's just how he looks. There has been nothing that he's said It's just solely, I know, you can judge me all you want. I'm judging me right now. That's fine. This one, look, you wear that, we know what's wrong with you, okay? I'm not one to talk. I used to be one of those back in the day, but I never wore shit like that. Yeah. She's going to be the first one to talk about sex. I know she is. I can guarantee it.
I'm a giant.
I do meet a lot of men, but I just haven't found someone that tickles my fancy or tickles anything else.
What are you guys thinking? Like, who would be your ideal person to be matched with? What are you looking for?
Big heart.
I thought you were going to say something else then.
What did I say? She's going to be the first one. She's going to be the first one. You can pick him a mile away.
I want to say everyone's loving Lauren.
What is your wedding mantra?
I think mine would be just like open mind, open heart.
Open legs.
No. But you can see there's a little bit of like resistance there. And I love it.
I have a feeling they're going to put me with someone like a bit more established and maybe older.
Like, what's your limit older? So you're not stealing my man.
Seriously. Nobody is safe.
She's not joking.
Your dad and your brother.
Lauren, holy shit.
All your friends.
Oh, wow.
Your boss, your colleagues. God,
Oh, wow. Someone has daddy issues.
Hate it more than you.
Yeah.
Ladies.
Hi.
I am the new bride.
Oh, I was right. There is a gay couple. Okay. All right. So there's a couple of characters in there. Some of them the boys, some of them the girls. There's one guy that I can pin that is actually going to be a massive problem. And he hasn't even said anything much yet. He's just existing. I think, yeah, just the one. So it's just one toxic guy that I can see. Women, on the other hand, there's two. So it's going to be interesting. Like I said, I want to be wrong. I really want to be wrong. So this is going to be interesting. I wonder who they're going to set up first.
When I was with my ex, he ended up cheating on me multiple times with multiple women. But I just kept going back to him for like 4 or 5 years. Even though it was toxic and manipulative, he had an emotional pull over me, and I couldn't help myself.
You're so not alone. It happens to so many of us. This is not something that is unusual. I feel it's a little heartbreaking, and I totally want to hug you as a woman. I understand being in that position. And yet, I wish so much better for you. And I hope that coming into this experiment, that you hold yourself at a place where you can love yourself more than hold on to somebody who is showing you that they don't want to be with you.
That is so true. Like, whenever you experience certain things, if people show you who they are from the very beginning, then, you know, you do have it on yourself. When I told my now partner what I had done to my ex-husband, like, I told him on the very first date. So I don't know what possessed me to. I wasn't studying psychology then, but I've always been interested in psychology. So I don't know what it was that possessed me to be honest about what had happened. And it wasn't just with my partner, like, it was every single guy that I was dating up until the point of meeting my partner, because that was like 3 years. So you do tell the truth. That, like, if you are honest, it's on them if they choose to take a chance with you. It's on them. Like, a lot of people will only show you who you are. I was telling people who I am. And, you know, it put me at risk. It definitely did put me at risk. But if they're willing to lie to you about it, like, this is the one thing that a lot of people really hate about me, is the fact that I was honest. I was honest about it. And I don't know what it is, like, people will value dishonesty over honesty all the time. So if someone is going to be dishonest to you and they're going to lie and spare your feelings, people are going to care more about that than a person who's actually honest with you. Because if a person is honest with you, they can't handle the truth. You cannot spell truth without the word hurt. I was very honest to my ex-husband as well. Like, I told him, I came out and I told my ex-husband I cheated on him. It takes an awful lot of balls to actually own up to that sort of thing. When people want to tell you that you're the worst person in the world, yeah, that's fine. I am. But, you know, the thing is, I'm so much better than my ex-husband because he couldn't be honest with me. He wasn't honest with me for 3 years. People will actually show you, and if you can pay attention well enough, it's on you. It is actually on you if you choose to be with someone who is going to be dishonest. But if you can choose to be with someone who is honest and not get offended, because that seems to be the crazy world in which we live in, people cannot handle honesty. Well, it is what it is.
I want someone who is emotionally intelligent, well-traveled, fit.
He looks like a stereotypical Aussie.
I like light-haired guys. Pretty boys.
Oh, I hate a pretty boy.
There's one thing that I've always had a dream of doing, and that's setting up a school in Ethiopia, because my sister's Ethiopian, she's adopted. So it only makes sense. Growing up with an adopted sister was a pretty cool experience because we had quite a lot of involvement with a lot of refugees, which is like pretty cool because we got to see another side of life. That gave me the travel bug. Because as soon as you go over somewhere else and you see a new culture, you're like, whoa, like, this is crazy.
Maybe I'm wrong.
You know, like, it's just a different world. And so for me, there's nothing like it.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong about this guy? I've said I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong about him. So maybe I jumped the gun a little bit too quick. My stomach had a reaction to him, and it wasn't the good kind. I know that a lot of people can mistake anxiety and excitement for the same thing, but I don't know. He also looks exactly like a guy that I dated that turned out to be a literal diagnosed psychopath. Court ordered. Court ordered. So I probably am associating looks potentially. Yeah, that was a shocker. I only dated him for like a couple of days, but because he was creepy. Very, very creepy. But he looked just like this one.
I remember that.
Oh.
But a wild card that could derail the wedding is best man Ben, who's arrived with a fresh haircut and is responsible for the speech.
One hell of a haircut. I'm just going to fill, for any one of you who listens to this in America or the UK, that is the standard haircut around most of Australia. They love mullets out here. Love them. Have done since I moved out here. It was kind of crazy, like seeing that I had been thrown back in time and it's still here. It's still here. My partner has a mullet, but it looks a hell of a lot better than that. That is not a good looking mullet.
Ben's here to help me get ready, maybe give me some final words of advice. He's going to be my hype man today. Out of our whole friend group, he's probably the most like goof-offy kind of guy, you know?
I think I'm more nervous than you.
I think you are.
But it's just about the cufflinks, honestly.
I mean, I will say, you are who you hang around with, so this will be interesting.
Stop it. Is that the celebrant or the group?
It's not me, don't worry.
Oh my God, I was gonna say. No offense.
That was a reaction. The friends are so happy it's not him. Oh, man.
He's cute.
On paper.
She's gonna lose it.
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. What's your name?
I'm Tim.
Tim. Sarah, nice to meet you.
They're a good-looking couple together, I will say that.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
And I'm 30. Yeah, not bad, but we're gonna do better on that one. We can do better. My name's Tristan. I'm like, no, damn it, now I've just stuffed myself up. My name's Tristan. I'm from Sydney. I'm an entertainment manager. I just completely cooked that. Okay, let me try one more. I know I sidetrack a lot. What was the question again? What was the question? I'm getting married. How cool.
You're getting married?
Married.
I didn't know you had a girlfriend.
This is the plan. Okay, I've never met my... I know. I love you. I love you too.
Can we talk about your relationship with your mum?
My mum is by far the best person. I'll do anything for mum. Mum's part of the reason I'm here today. Mum's the reason that got me here today.
Tristan seems really sweet. He seems so sweet. He does seem to be on the spectrum a little bit, also with a tiny, takes one to know one. He definitely got ADHD. He definitely does. But he also seems to be a little bit spectrum as well. So he seems so unbelievably sweet. This will be interesting with who he's set up with, because I think he would need a much softer person that's patient. And the girl that they've paired him up with seems to be really sweet and bubbly and lovely. Like, she's just beautiful. And she's beautiful. Like, beautiful and, yeah.
That was the best.
In 2020, the chaos and craziness of the year that was, she passed away from cancer.
She's had so much tragedy. It's so sad. Like, to lose your boyfriend in a motorcycle accident and then lose your mom. Like, she has such a happy life. Like, you can see that she has an awful lot of like love in her life. So I think no matter what happens in your life, whatever life throws at you, I think that if you have got love in your life, you can still have an easy life. Like, I think that's beautiful.
Hi guys, I'm Tristan. I'm actually extremely nervous right now, so if I ramble on a little bit, that's why. I'm Tristan. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You guys already know who I am, so hello Mum, how are you?
Wow, he's so tall.
This is way more terrifying getting up here than I thought, but you all look dashing and thank you for coming to my wedding. How are you? Oh, I'm over here. Okay. There we go. So, I don't really know what to do at this point, so I'm just gonna stand here.
It's called waiting for the bride.
Waiting for the bride. Thanks, Mum. What was your name, sorry?
Zoe.
Nice to meet you. I like your dress, it's very colourful.
Oh gosh, he's just.
I'm looking at this bird. And look at these flowers. These are lovely as well.
Oh, he's so beautiful.
Really
He's
quick.
so
I'm
cute.
sorry, there's so much, there's just so much.
Oh my god, I just want to. He's got cheeks. You just want to pinch like.
I'm Tristan.
Oh, she is
Nice to meet you,
beautiful.
Nice to meet you, Tristan.
She is.
I'm very happy.
It's her smile. She's got the most beautiful smile I think I've ever seen on anybody.
He's just so big and I'm so small. He's literally a BFG, big friendly giant.
They both have the same cheeks. Imagine what their babies are going to look like.
On Sydney Harbour, the chemistry is palpable for Sarah and Tim.
Oh, he kisses like that. Don't kiss a stranger like that.
Right.
No. Okay, chemistry. Never trust chemistry. Never trust chemistry. Because if you don't understand it in school, you'll not understand it in real life. Okay?
All right, now I get to interrogate you. Your last relationship, what happened there?
She was unfaithful to me.
Okay, she cheated.
Yeah. And then, you know, like, it was.
It's the worst, isn't it?
Yeah. So, 6 years, we were together for 6 years.
That's a long time.
I was gonna propose to her this year.
What?
What? Oh my God. When did you break up?
It ended about 6 months ago.
Oh, yeah, there's the feeling.
Curveball for you, you know?
No, well, I mean, I think my biggest concern with that is just that it's like so recent.
Steela's probably pretty recent, hey. I need your help.
To get what? You need your help to get over your ex?
Oh, no, not like that. What the hell?
Oh, like, damn, that does not sound good. Like, that's not what I meant at all.
What did you mean? What did you mean?
Do you think that Tim's over his ex?
I would say probably not.
Are you over your ex?
Definitely, absolutely, yes. I am over my ex.
100%.
Like, I'm in this, you know, I want to commit, I want to try.
Yeah, but that...
She seems really annoyed at him.
You're in this, you want to commit. Okay, right. Okay, look, I'm just going to stop it right there. I had a feeling about this guy at the very beginning, and I was right. There was something not right with him. Oh my gosh, this is disgusting. The reason why this is so bad is because you cannot get over a 2-year-long relationship without having at least a year to yourself. Okay, now this was 6 years. They do actually say that however long you were in a relationship, it will take half that time that you were in the relationship to get over that person. Now, that is dependent on how long you've actually been in it and how much work you do on yourself to get away from that. But I will tell you this right now, 6 months with a 6-year relationship, you're not over it. And whenever he's saying, I'm in this, I want to commit, to a stranger, that's love bombing. He is straight away love bombed. He has impressed. He didn't know that she was Colombian. He didn't know that she could speak Spanish, but he did it just as a way to, you know, show off his skills. Okay, that's absolutely fine. You can show off your skills. He just so happened to live in the town that she lived in. Okay, yeah, creepy coincidence. It's very easy to get super attached and trauma bonded with someone when you have these unbelievable matches, like these unrealistic things that are in common. What are the chances that you are going to meet someone who you want to marry, who is speaking the language that is your native language, who has lived in the same town that you grew up in? Like, in normal circumstances, that's very rare. And when it happens, you become very, very attached. Now, to say that the experts didn't see that, of course the producers picked these two. Of course the producers did. And if the experts really do have a hand in this, they knew that this would be a trauma bond relationship. That is straight up trauma bonding. And the very fact that he got out of a relationship just 6 months before this started filming, that means that his relationship ended. And I wouldn't be surprised, actually, when you think of how long it takes for the casting and the production to start, it can be up to 6 months. So this is one of two things. Whether or not she was unfaithful or not, I'm really starting to question as to whether or not she was. But he's on this show 6 months after they break up. Think of the timeline here. It takes a long time to go through the casting process. I wouldn't be surprised if it takes 3 to 6 months for that casting process to happen. So, you know, I had a gut feeling whenever he was on the screen. This is not looking good for him, just saying.
Pedro. This is the road best friend that says everything. Yeah.
I was not surprised when I heard Tim was partaking in this experiment, because Tim is a man of science. He's quite fond of experimentation. Experiment 551, romance at high speed. Is roadhead safe?
I hope so.
Experiment 552. Is it okay to get head in the ER since you crashed your car and you're here now anyway? That was the following experiment, by the way.
The comments about giving head on the road is disgusting.
Experiment 759, love at first sight through beer goggles. Experiment 426. This experiment took place several years ago. 799, 386, and he did on many occasions. 599, 391, 782. Talk to Tim after the speech if you want the results of any of these experiments.
I don't want to know.
Experiment 381. Tim had the idea to pack his own lunch at a 4-day music festival in the middle of an Australian summer. On the very last day, we sat in awe as he devoured rancid 4-day-old chicken.
This speech is an absolute train wreck.
So here we are, experiment 865. I mean, Sarah. Tim is a wonderful human being. He radiates charisma like the sun. And Sarah, you can find solace in the fact, rancid or not, Tim will still eat you.
Okay, right.
Thank you.
Okay, right, okay. Like I said, you are who you hang around with. And that is an example. That is so gross. That is so gross. So, okay. There's a couple of red flags. There's a couple of red flags. Like, take away the fact that I had this pit in my stomach when he came on the screen. Take that away. Now look at the fact that he had a relationship 6 months before going onto the show. Come on, man. Come on, man. And then that's the type of guy that you hang around with. I will say this till I am blue in the face. If a guy has got friends that are red flags, you cannot stay in that relationship. I've learned that myself, okay? My ex-husband, his friends, not good people. Not good people. My ex-husband's friends are actually renownedly known in the town that I live in as bad people. People know of them. So when people know of you for all the wrong reasons, never met the people, but they know of them, that's what's terrifying.
Tim, Sarah, please step up for your first dance.
Oh my God, this is like gonna go horribly.
I will say they really know how to make everything really dramatic in this show because like the music makes everything. You know, they definitely know how to trigger our emotions with certain things. So, I mean, that's the whole point of psychology whenever you're actually trying to elevate emotions with certain scenarios in TV and film. The music and lighting has a major part in how you attach yourself to the scenario that's going on. So, I mean, yeah, they'll paint someone to be a demon. 6 months, man.
Tristan has organised a surprise for Cassandra's 30th birthday.
Now, just quickly, it is your 30th birthday. Your sisters are good. We've done some diggings, right?
Stop! They are so beautiful.
So we got flowers, and then we found out that Tim Tammy's one of your favourite chocolates. Well, we didn't know which one, you know, so it's either blue or...
I love both of them.
No, okay, sweet. There we go.
Oh, Tristan, he's amazing. I've done nothing for him at all except be his wife. And he surprised me with 2 presents already. That's the best.
It's your birthday.
Morning
And you're my wife.
ever.
You've got to freaking treat yourself, you know? It's your wife.
What was the first present?
Very
What did I
good
miss?
husband material. He's in the lead. 2 Tristan, 0 Cass.
What was the other thing he did? What was it? Just talking to the family? Was that it? Did I miss something? I mean, oh my God, he's so sweet. He's so cute. Okay, Fiji. Oh, there's detachment. This is why therapy is important. You must do therapy before you get into another relationship. And work on yourself.
Tim has planned a romantic
Tim has
dinner.
planned?
This is so nice.
Super.
Wow.
Tim has planned.
So cute.
We've been here for like 30 minutes.
Tonight is going so well. I feel like I should have brought a jacket.
Do my jacket for a bit. Definitely is cold.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. I should have brought a jacket. Thank you. Oh, that is so nice.
You look good.
Fancy.
Okay.
Arriba, abajo. Por centro, por dentro.
Por el centro, por el dentro. It's not good, tequila.
It's so good.
It's not great.
You need to,
What?
nothing. You don't need to do anything.
Why are you stopping yourself from saying things? Just say it.
Fleeting moment. Past.
Okay.
No, I was gonna say you need to relax.
Oh, yeah, you don't say that.
Oh dear.
To tell me to relax when I'm very clearly not freaking out.
All right.
I know that that would piss me off.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I really genuinely could not tell you anything about tequila. I just know that it's the devil's work. Oh man. I'm having horrible flashbacks of tequila. Tequila is my ultimate enemy drink. And no, I don't drink anymore. But okay, she's allowed to comment on that. I wonder why he would want to say, you need to relax. The only reason why someone would say that would be a power move. So if someone is saying it to you where there is no need to, it's actually a power move, but it's an unintellectual one because people who use it in these kind of circumstances, they're not actually intellectual enough to understand the situation for what it is, but they're trying to assert dominance and control with just saying that. Some people are not going to actually understand what I'm saying here, but for those who know, no.
I think everyone can agree that when you tell a woman to relax, like most of the time, 99%.
I didn't tell you to relax.
A woman
I didn't tell you to
would
relax.
not be relaxed after that.
I didn't tell you to relax.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
No?
No, I didn't.
What'd you say?
I bit my tongue. I said, what do you say? And I said, no, I'm gonna hold it. I said, what do you say? What do you say? What do you say? And I
Oh,
said,
well,
relax.
obviously.
And I didn't tell you to relax directly, so don't put words in my mouth, please. If you want to play it, if you want to play this game, you know?
What game? What game?
You tell me.
I'm leaving. Okay. Playing games, putting words in my... No, he might have bit his tongue, but he wanted to say it. And then he did say it. He didn't say it straight out. But now he's trying to twist it as though it's her fault. We have a new Harrison. I don't know if I can watch this series, guys, because if this is... Oh my God. I feel sick. Genuinely could not watch the last season. Couldn't watch it. I feel physically sick knowing that there's another one in the show. God, this just goes to show how stupid the experts are. I'm just gonna really point this out. Studying psychology, right? And I said this in the interview that I had with David. There is no caliber of good with people that are actually studying psychology because people look at it only from an academic point of view. Psychology is so much more than that. And I'll put it for you like this. My mum was a florist. She was super talented. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. My mum is an unbelievably talented florist. So much so that she has multiple awards to her name in Northern Ireland. Like in the 90s, she was cleaning up, absolutely cleaning up. She still went to university and got a degree in floristry so that she would know every single thing that she knew. There are so many other people that were doing floristry that could not do it properly because they don't have the talent, they don't have the eye. Like, if you are talented at something and then you elevate your knowledge, you become unbelievably good. It's the same with psychology. It's the same with medicine. It's the same with marketing. You could be super, super talented at it. But yeah, you could go and get the education to go and learn even more about what it is that's going to help you with marketing. But you don't actually need to have a degree in it to understand it. I mean, the only reason why I'm studying psychology is because you need to have a license so that you can practice it. And in all honesty, there are people in my class that will get their license and they will be the worst kind of people you ever want to meet, because they're not going to actually care about your situation. The amount of psychologists and horror stories that I know of people saying how a psychologist treated them badly, or they said, I don't know how to help you. This is ridiculous. The worst thing is that Jordan B. Peterson lost his license last week, and he's clearly a very good psychologist, and these ones are clearly very, very bad. All right, so look, I'm just gonna go to Married at First Sight Instagram and see what the comments are on this particular couple. Okay, dear Lord, she's doing my head in. That's not good. Okay. Not even Valentine's Day yet. He's already giving her a dozen red flags. Yeah. She's a treat, isn't she? Wow. Okay. Yeah. So she's not looking good to other people here, and I don't know why. The groom gives me the cringe, something about him. Yes! Okay, right, good. Okay, I'm not the only one. I got a little bit excited there. Can't be serious. He was prepared to marry another woman 6 months ago. I know. Right, right. He needs to grow up. The best man needs lessons on how to be respectful and know how to present himself with speeches. This is the thing. That groom, that best man. Look, you are who you hang around with. And well, we'll see. Tim repulses me. There's something bad about that guy. All right. That was a long one. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Trauma Pond HQ. If you enjoyed this episode, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. I really love your feedback, so please bring it all in. Bring it all in. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time for another episode. Mwah.